This is the Brother MFC, and this particular unit will be on site at all Chrysler sites and in use across all environments, both internet cafes, shift offices and advice centres. The device itself will start at the back. You've got a hatch to clear paper jams, but more importantly, on the right hand side of the machine, side nearest me, is the power socket for the straight kettle lead to plug into. And also on the far side is the network port. Plugging those in. There's also a USB port there, but that, for the purposes of Chrysler's Christmas, is not being used. I'll turn the machine round to the front, and on top we've got a duplex scanning facility with a paper feeder here, which then feeds out to here. Scanning platen, main control panel, printer out tray. There's also a paper feed tray here, and the actual paper tray, the main paper tray that we're using at the bottom. Again, green guides with a ratchet environment, so we just pinch the two buttons and then set to size A4 and insert paper. Make sure those are nice and snug. Close the paper tray up. Now, to access the toner, if you reach into the paper tray, and there's a button with a textured ridge. Depress that and pull forwards gently, and the whole front of the machine comes away. The toner cartridge is right there. Rather large device, but slides straight out. Again, just insert that at a slight angle, lock it firmly in place, and gently push closed. That's the printer set up and ready to go. Now, the power button for the device is just here on the side, on the same corner the power socket plugs into. So we just turn that on and the printer fires up. Right, now the menu is accessed by pressing the menu key. And then we can print off reports for the network config report. And then press the start button to initiate the printing. From this report we can extract the printer IP address, which is just here. In addition, what we'll do is we'll clear that menu selection and go back to the main screen, press menu, down to printer, and select print options, and configuration, and then we just press start, and that'll print out the printing config. This report's useful for if a user is having trouble printing and there's an issue over, the first thing to check is the paper settings, and we can just determine very quickly at a glance what paper size the printer is trying to print to, and if there's a disparity between the user's settings or the document they're sending and the printer settings, bearing in mind that all these machines will be configured to print A4 and not letter A3, etc. And that concludes the video demonstration of the Brother MFC.